Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Michael Talks Football channel. Different kind of video today. Another draw reaction. This is a big one. This is a big one, people. It is the CAF third round playoff draw. 10 teams. We're going to get head-to-head matchups, 2 legs to see who will qualify to the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. So get your thoughts out in the chat. We're going to preview the teams. We're going to see what teams are in pot 1. We're going to see what teams are in pot 2. And the draw should start in about 10 minutes. So give your thoughts about what type of matchups you would love to see. If one of your nations is in the draw, let me know what team you want to avoid and what team you want to get in this draw. But hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? So Sebastian is saying Nigeria, DRC, Congo, Senegal, Egypt, Algeria, Cameroon, Morocco, Ghana, Tunisia, Mali is my prediction for this draw. All right, cool. And NA is saying Morocco, Egypt. That would be a very tasty matchup. And Sebastian, I'm going to do this by myself today. It's not going to be a long one, so I'm just going to do it by myself. But thank you for asking, as always. And this draw is huge for Mali. They could be the first time ever in the World Cup. Exactly. So let's quickly look at the 10 teams that are in the draw today and what pots they are in. So in pot 1, if it shows, yes, pot 1, we have Senegal, Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, and Nigeria. So 5 heavyweights of African football in pot 1. Pot 2, there's Egypt, Cameroon, Ghana, Mali, and DRC Congo. So if you're especially, let's say, Tunisia, right? You want to avoid Cameroon, Egypt, I would say, and Mali. If you're Tunisia, you want to get Ghana or DRC Congo. For teams in pot 1, you want to get DRC Congo or Ghana, because while DRC Congo are improving, and their manager Hector Cooper, who is international team savant, he led obviously Egypt to the World Cup in 2018. I'm just not fully sold on this DRC Congo side. I'm not. They scraped through a pretty easy group, in my opinion. They need to be doing better. Mali, Cameroon, and Egypt, I think, are the 3 teams you want to avoid in pot 2. Could we get a scenario where it's Nigeria versus Cameroon? Oh my God, that would be absolutely epic. And then Algeria versus Egypt. Oh, that would be insane. Maybe even like Senegal versus Mali. That could be even a tough matchup then for Senegal. Mali are no joke, as we have seen so far in the AFCON. But Ghana and DRC Congo, I think they're two weakest teams in pot 2. I think the weakest team in pot 1 is unfortunately Tunisia. They just haven't improved in the last couple of years, I would say, ever since the World Cup, when they qualified to the 2018 World Cup. So top teams in pot 1, definitely I would say Nigeria, Algeria, then I'll put Senegal, Morocco, and Tunisia. That's the order I have it for pot 1. And if you guys don't know, there is then the link to the draw. You can obviously click it and you can watch the draw with me. I'm just here reacting to the draw, and hopefully we get some very tasty matchups. And I hate how this is working out for CAF, because I think this is absolutely brutal to how you determine these teams to qualify to the World Cup. But it is what it is. It was much better when it was a 2018 World Cup, where they were then drawn into groups, and then there was 4 teams per group, and obviously the top team in each group qualified to the World Cup. I think that's a better process. This playoffs, 2 legs, it's not good. It's not good. I think teams like Senegal, Morocco, Algeria, they're going to benefit from this. Tunisia, I just don't think they're that sort of playoff team. I just don't think so. I think they're a good team that can play for maybe 8 or 10 matches well, but for 2 legs, can they do it? It's tough for them. I think it's very, very tough. Yes, as well. Ilias, thank you for tuning in. What's up, Michael? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Let's the good teams represent us. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck to all the teams represented in today's draw. Egypt is in pot 2, surprising. Yeah, this is based on their FIFA rankings, I think, from December. So this is based on the FIFA rankings from December. No team is easy. No, it's not, but I'm just kind of giving my thoughts on the weakest team. Mali, they want Tunisia, by the way. Senegal and Algeria plays Mali. Would be tasty to eliminate them. It would be cool. And yeah, Egypt versus Algeria could be very I mean, if you guys don't know the history of Egypt and Algeria, I would just check it out and just look specifically at the 2000. What was it? What draw was it? What game was it? Was it 2000? Was it 2009, 2010 World Cup qualifiers? Yes, it was 2009 World Cup qualifiers when Egypt and Algeria played against each other. They had to play a 3rd game because they were tied on points and goal difference, and they played basically a 3rd game to see who would qualify to it. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. It was a crazy match. There was just so much. I think it was so much violence in the 2nd game in Egypt between these 2 sides. It was a complete nightmare when it was Algeria versus Egypt in 2010 World Cup qualifiers. But when these two teams play, if they were drawn against each other, it would be very intense once again. I think that's a team Algeria definitely want to avoid because Egypt, under Carlos Queiroz, and Carlos Queiroz is very much a manager who is very experienced in getting teams to qualify to the World Cup. And he's going to make life difficult for any of these pot one teams with just the way Egypt are set up. They're just very, very, very defensive. Very, very defensive. I'm doing good, bro. Somalia got a good draw yesterday. Yes, they did. I think they got Eswatini. So good luck to Somalia, obviously qualifying to the AFCON. Doug, how are you doing? Do you see a scenario where Algeria could miss out? Honestly, if Algeria face Cameroon, Egypt, or Mali, it's pretty tough for them. It's going to be tough. It's going to be very, very tough. I think Egypt will get Tunisia. That will be a good matchup too. And thank you, Doug, for reminding me. I see Ghana fired their manager. Can't say I'm too surprised. Yeah, Milovan Rajovic is sacked. Now, guys, give me your thoughts about that. Is it a good decision to sack him just before these World Cup qualifiers return in March? Is it a good idea? Based on the performances that I saw from Ghana in the AFCON, it had to happen. And in World Cup qualifiers, they were not impressive in World Cup qualifiers either. Drawing with Ethiopia, getting a dodgy penalty against South Africa, Ghana have not impressed under Milovan Rajovic. They need to get a better manager. They need to. And a better system throughout the whole federation, because the whole federation just seems like a complete and utter mess. But we'll see what happens. I think it's the right decision. You guys let me know your thoughts. No love between the sides. Yeah, exactly. Cameroon would fancy any of these teams in part one. Yes, exactly. So we will find out. Now, let's give a little bit of information about each team heading into these playoffs. I see Algeria versus DRC Congo, Nigeria versus Egypt, Morocco versus Ghana, Senegal versus, Cameroon, and Tunisia versus Mali. Maybe new manager bounce mate. Exactly. I think that's what they're trying to go for. We'll see if it happens, but I think Ghana have just a lot more problems than just the manager. That's just my idea. But let's look at the teams that are involved in this draw today. So we have Algeria, who played in the World Cup four times, 82, 86, 2010, and 2014. Obviously, they qualified to the round of 16 in 2014, and they lost to eventual champions Germany, which was a very good game. It went to extra time, by the way, guys. In total, Algeria have played 13 matches where they have won 3 games, drew 3, and lost 7. They have scored 13 goals and conceded 19 in the process. The next team, Cameroon, was the first ever African team to reach the World Cup quarterfinals in Italy, 1990. Fantastic story. Don't forget about that. They appeared in 7 editions, African record, 82, 90, 94, 98, 2002, 2010, and 2014. In total, Cameroon played 23 matches where they won 4, drew 7, and lost 12. They scored 18 goals and conceded 43 in the process. DRC Congo have qualified, all right? But DRC Congo qualified under Zaire when they were formerly known as Zaire. So this would be the first time that they would be qualifying as DRC Congo, if you guys see what I mean here. Obviously, have only made 1 appearance, which is in 1974 in West Germany, and they played 3 World Cup matches, losing all of them, scoring none, and conceding 14 goals. Yeah, they took a brutal beating in their only appearance in the World Cup. Egypt was the first ever African team to reach the World Cup in Italy in 1934. They have appeared in 3 World Cups, 34, 90, and the last edition in 2018. In total, Egypt played 7 World Cup matches. They have never won, drawing twice and losing 5. They have scored 5 goals and conceded 12 in the process. Next team, Ghana, is one of the 3 African teams to play in a World Cup quarterfinals. In 2010, of course, they appeared in the World Cup 3 times when they made their debut, 2006, 2010, and 2014. In total, Ghana played 12 World Cup matches, winning 4, drawing 3, and losing 5. The Black Stars scored 13 goals and conceded 16 in the process. And then we have Mali, who have never qualified for the World Cup. So they would be a debutant, which would be awesome. And I think they would be one of the only debutant to make it to the World Cup. I think so. I think that's the way it's going for Mali. Morocco was the first African team to go past the group stage when they reached the round of 16 in 1986. They appeared in the World Cup 5 times, 1970, 86, 94, 98, and 2018. In total, Morocco played 16 matches where they won 2, drew 5, and lost 9. They scored 14 goals and conceded 22 in the process. The next team, Nigeria, reached the round of 16 3 times. In 94, Nigeria should have beaten Italy. They were so close to beating the Italian side. I think they conceded a late goal, and it went to extra time, and then Italy won. I think on penalties or in extra time. They topped the group in 1998. Yeah, Nigeria topped the group in 1998, and I believe they lost to Denmark in the round of 16, and then Brazil 2014. Where they lost to France as well. They played in 6 World Cup editions, 94, 98, 2002, 2010, 2014, and 2018. They have played 21 matches where they have won 6, drew 3, and lost 12. They scored 23 goals and conceded 30 in the process. We move on. Senegal are one of obviously 3 teams in Africa to reach the quarterfinals. In Japan, 2002, where they made their debut actually, and they beat the defending champions France in the opening game. That was awesome story from Senegal. They played in the World Cup twice, 2002 and 2018. In total, Senegal have played 8 World Cup matches, winning 3, drawing 3, and losing 2. So yeah, they've scored 11 goals and conceded 10 in the process. And I think the final team is Tunisia, who have appeared in the World Cup 5 times, 78, 98, 2002, 2006, and 2018. In total, Tunisia played 15 matches where they have won 2 games, drawn 4, lost 9. They scored 13 goals and conceded 25 in the process. So there's a little bit of information for you guys about each and every team. Soon the draw will happen, guys. If you haven't clicked the link yet, I pinned the link to watch the draw so you can watch the draw with me, and soon we will be watching it all together. I can't see Algeria missing out because they are the strongest home team in Africa and its playoffs. That is a valid point. Obviously these are going to be home and away playoffs. If this Algeria side do not make it, that would be a big shocker to me. I know everybody will ride them off because of this AFCON and how it's happened, but sometimes, it just doesn't go your way in the 3 games, and these cup competitions are tough. If you don't play well in 3 games, you're out. You're out. Whereas in the Champions League, you have 6 games. You get to play at home and away, so it's a bit easier to get yourself back in the standings. I think Algeria will still qualify, depending on the matchup, though. We will find out about the matchup. And Keo says, I love you. Well, I guess I love you too. Hope the teams in Pot A play away first. Yes, they do. So I think the Pot 1 teams, they play at Pot 2, and then the second leg is in the Pot 1's home. So I think that's how it works. And doesn't Bolasie still play for them? Yes, he does. Does Yannick Bolasie still plays for DRC Congo? And Bokani, Bakambu, Mazuwaku, and Cabano. Cabano is a very good player from Fulham, guys, for DRC Congo. So that's a name to really watch out for when it comes to these DRC Congo side. So if you guys haven't hit the like button on the stream, please do so. That would be fantastic. And subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We have hit 11 likes. So thank you everybody for tuning in on a midday here on Saturday. Later tonight, I will be having a round of 16 AFCON preview starting at 10 o'clock Finland time. So wherever you are in the world, please tune in for that. We're going to be previewing. I have a guest coming on. We're going to be previewing each and every matchup in the round of 16 for AFCON. Let's see if there's going to be some upsets tomorrow. Starts tomorrow as well. We got Burkina Faso taking on Gabon and Nigeria taking on the COVID-ravaged Tunisia. It's unfortunate for Tunisia. They have been absolutely ravaged by COVID during this AFCON, and it's still continuing for them. But the draw has started. I'm pretty sure they're going to come with some, BS. So here's the draw. We're going to talk about it, do this, do all that. If you guys have any questions about World Cup qualifiers or about AFCON, please let me know in the chat. I'll happily answer. We can have a good discussion before the actual draw happens, because I can guarantee you it's going to take about 10 to 15 minutes before it starts. Actually, one thing we can do is check about the AFCON 2023. Yes, they did already the 2023 draw. It's only the preliminary round. So let's quickly check it out before this draw for the World Cup qualifier starts. Let me get it up for you guys. Give me a second. Boom. Here we go. And obviously United and West Ham United are playing against each other. So here's the AFCON draw if you haven't checked it out already. Soon it will start, by the way, guys. Pot 1, there was Lesotho, Eswatini, Botswana, Gambia, who obviously made it to the round of 16, South Sudan, and Mauritius. In Pot 2, there was Chad, Sao Tome and Principe, Djibouti, Somalia, Seychelles, and Eritrea. So this is the draw that happened yesterday for the AFCON 2023. Eritrea take on Botswana. Then you have Sao Tome and Principe against Mauritius, Djibouti versus South Sudan, Seychelles against Lesotho, Somalia versus Eswatini, and Gambia got a good draw against Chad. So that is for the AFCON 2023, which will be played next year already. My God, this is going to be an intense year for me. I got so much to cover. All right, Alejandro, thank you for tuning in. How long is the draw in? Well, it's not going to start. It's going to take a while to start. There's the guy, Gianni Infantino. I don't really care for him. Also, Michael, bad news. My tickets got refunded. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Alejandro. Only 50% capacity, but at least Ecuador players are healthy. That's good. I was actually going to soon upload my World Cup qualifiers predictions for CONMEBOL, AFC, and CONCACAF. So, but good news, Alejandro. I'm going to have a watch-along for the Canada-USA game because it starts at 10 o'clock Finland time, so I get to watch it. And there will be a watch-along. And USA better win. But I'm sorry your tickets got refunded. That's a sad news. I don't know what the COVID issues are like in Canada, but yeah, it's a shame. Hopefully there's at least somewhat of a crowd there. Only 50% allowed, and that's a shame. I've got my waffles and I'm ready to watch. Awesome. I got my water. I got my water, guys. I'm ready to watch this game. I'm ready to watch this draw because if there's Algeria versus Egypt and Nigeria versus Cameroon, oh my God, it's going to be intense in March. I just cannot wait for the World Cup qualifiers later this month. It's just please, USA, just do not F it up. Please, I beg. Greg already effed it up with his squad selection. I don't need you guys to F it up against El Salvador. Canada away, it's going to be tough for USA. But who was our last game home? Was it Honduras at home? I think it was Honduras at home for the January break. But soon it will start. There's this Gianni Infantino yabbling on. Let me get my headphones so I can listen to him, what he's saying. If it's here. No, it's not. Where's the headphones? Excuse me, guys, as I try and find the headphones, but I guess I do not have them here. Yeah. Soon it should be starting. There's still Gianni Infantino yabbling on. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go get my head. There we go. Happy that Alexis Sanchez has found himself in a big form needed to beat Argentina and Bolivia. I mean, Chile versus Argentina. It's going to get interesting. I saw there was no Arturo Vidal as well for Chile. I saw that, I think. Am I right, Sebastian? I don't think there was Arturo Vidal, so bit disappointing. But soon it shall begin the draw. Josh Sargent finally scored. Tell me about it, bro. I mean, the first goal he scored, he didn't mean it, but that was ridiculous, I think, from Josh. That was absolutely ridiculous. Then he got his second goal. It's good for Josh Sargent. I'm happy for him. He's had a horrid time the last couple of years. I can tell you that. He's completely out of the USA national team picture, so hopefully it gets better for him. Kitchen Scrambler, thank you for tuning in. I think Algeria gets Ghana. That would be good for Algeria, considering how bad Ghana have been recently. Yeah, because of the red from Ecuador. Okay. Okay, so that's why Arturo, he got the red card against Ecuador. Thank you for reminding me, Alejandro. Because I was wondering, why wasn't Vidal selected, but he's got the red card? It's fine. The GOAT, Ben Brereton Diaz, going to smash that Argentinian defense. Well, we'll find out, and he's suspended for 2 games. CONMEBOL, vital. This is the 4 games left in CONMEBOL. It's going to be intense. If Bolivia somehow make it out, I'm going to laugh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to laugh at other teams that miss out, because if Bolivia qualify to the World Cup, that'll be insane. Who are your 5 teams to qualify? Let me look at the matchups first. Then I will give my early predictions. But we need to first find out the matchups. Space Algier Beast. I can imagine you're an Algerian fan, so sorry about your team just not performing in this AFCON. It just sometimes happens. You got the World Cup champions curse this time around, and it happened this time with AFCON. Okay, is there no voice? Or am I just... How fantastic. It only working on one headphone. The volume from the draw. Only from one headphone. Great job. Great job, CAF. Well, hopefully it's starting soon, because... Let's see. I want Cameroon to make it back. They have Eto'o as president. Yes, they do. They do now have Eto'o as the president of the Cameroon Federation. So hopefully he can guide them back to the World Cup. But it's going to be tough. Let's see what two people are going to help with the draw. I think it's Adebayor. Adebayor. Never forget him. Never forget him when he celebrated in front of the Arsenal fans. Man, I knew we won't win it, because going out like that, it was shocking. I have to say that right now. Algeria's exit out of the AFCON is probably one of the more shocking things I have seen in international football. I thought Germany was bad, but this, Algeria, terrible. But, it is what it is. Has the draw started yet? Making my way back home, I want to catch the draw. It hasn't started yet. They still are introducing the people that will draw the teams out. And there's Manuel Adebayor and El Hadji Diouf. Oh my God, the former Liverpool player. I think he played for Liverpool. El Hadji Diouf. Yeah, I think he did. He was a baller to El Hadji Diouf. And obviously Adebayor. Found your channel during AFCON season. Really nice channel, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Keep the work. Thank you very much. So, where you're watching from, actually, Space Algier Beast. So, yeah, trying to just keep it going with the AFCON content. I haven't talked a lot about club football, but I mean, AFCON is a big thing. I absolutely love the tournament. Still recovering from that Algeria shock. I think a lot of people are. I think a lot of people are. Unfortunately, Togo, where Adebayor is from, just have not been the same since that 2006 World Cup. And obviously, unfortunately to them, what happened in the 2010 AFCON in Angola, where the bus, got attacked. It just hasn't been the same national team. They actually have a lot of good players. They actually have a couple players playing in the Bundesliga. So Togo are no joke. It's just the bus attack. It's just an unfortunate scene there. An unfortunate scene. I wish CAF had the same thing as UEFA, where they would show the graphic of the teams being drawn out, but they unfortunately don't have that. Unless somebody can find that for me, that would be fantastic. B-Don, thank you for tuning in. AFCON has been absolutely mental. 100% it has. 100%. B-Don, Julian Alvarez is going to Man City. Oh, no. It's not good. Oh, he's such a good player, and he's going to fit perfectly for Pep's system. Oh, man. It's not good. It's not good. Which 5 teams will qualify in your opinion? I said I will wait for the matchups and then I will tell you. I will tell you. I will give my early predictions for the qualifiers playoffs. Adebayor looking slick, man. Looking slick with the outfit and the hair. I like it. Would be so cool if Mali goes to World Cup. It would be. They would be I think, the only debutant to make it. I think they would be the only debutant because otherwise it would be North Macedonia. That's about it. Obviously, Lebanon and UAE. No, UAE have qualified before. So it's going to take some other teams to qualify, but I highly, highly doubt it. Hopefully, I think in the future an African team will win the World Cup. When that will be, I don't know. I cannot tell you that, but it will eventually happen. How long it will take? Might take a while. It might take a while, but I think soon we are starting. We are starting soon, people. Oh boy, it's gonna get intense. Samson Adamu, the CAF director of competitions. Hopefully they don't F it up like UEFA. Please don't F it up. That would be very, very nice. Next World Cup will have 9 African teams. Yes, it will. So I think we're going to get a lot more debutants like Burkina Faso, maybe even Gabon. There will be more debutants in the 2026 World Cup. Do I like it that it's going to be 48 teams? Not really, but I think it's good that we're going to get more teams that will qualify to the World Cup and get more debutants. But I just think the quality of the World Cup will go down. That's the problem for me. It will go down. France is pretty much yes, we know that. We know that, bro. We know that. I mean, look at the players in that World Cup winning team. The best part is we are keeping Julian on loan for a while. It might be out beat negotiation ever. Imagine only being coached in your career by Gallardo and Pep. Exactly, bro. Julian Alvarez is just a baller of a player. Absolute baller of a player. Yeah, and he gets to stay, I think, until the summer at River Plate. Then he goes to Man City. I just think he works better for Pep's system than Haaland and these sort of guys because he's a guy who just runs and presses all the time. Is Julian Alvarez, good link-up player. It's a problema. It's a mucho problema. But soon the draw is happening as they are now just introducing the teams that are in, I guess, pot 1 and pot 2. I just hope for Nigeria's sake that they keep Eguafon. I hope they do not actually sign this Jose Pizarro guy because I just do not think it's going to work out with this Jose Pizarro. So pot 2 teams, if you don't know already, Egypt, Cameroon, DRC Congo. Who else am I missing? Oh my God, I'm missing out. Ghana and Mali. Pot 1 teams, Tunisia, Morocco, Senegal, Algeria, and Nigeria. So those are the 10 teams that are involved in the draw today. Who's going to manage Ghana? I have no clue whatsoever. It is going to get interesting. I hope Mali qualify. I think we all want to see Mali qualify to the World Cup and make their debut at this huge competition. The World Cup is by far the best competition. Don't even get me started. It's World Cup and then Champions League. Those are the two best tournaments, in my opinion. As my nose is a little bit runny, guys. Excuse me. Obviously, there are no there's probably no regulations when it comes, obviously, to political tensions, whereas in Europe, Kosovo, Serbia can't be drawn together, Ukraine, Russia. But here we go. The draw is happening, guys. Here we go. First team out of, I think, pot 2. Here we go. This is about to get interesting. First team out is Egypt. So Egypt is the first team to come out of the draw. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Who is Egypt going to play against? Is it Algeria? Let's see. Adebayor doing better than Lord Mateos. It is Senegal. Oh, it's Egypt against Senegal. Oh, that's a bad draw for Egypt, I think. Senegal against Egypt. Big draw. Big. Ouch. That is a tough draw for Egypt. I got to say that right now. That is a tough draw for Egypt. So, first team we have, it is... Let me quickly do that here for you guys. Nope, it doesn't quite work out. Egypt got unlucky there, I think. I think they would have fancied more of their chances against Tunisia and Algeria, but now they're playing Egypt. So the second team to come out of pot 2, it is, as El Hadji Diouf tries to unveil it, and it is Cameroon. Cameroon is the second team to come out of pot 2. Who will... Oh, that is a good point, B-Don. Egypt unlucky, yep. This is Mane versus Salah, yep, it is, and the Liverpool boys going head-to-head. They have one of the Liverpool boys. They're probably going to have good discussions before this game and after this game on who will qualify to the World Cup. So Cameroon, oh man, if you're the Super Eagles of Nigeria, you want to avoid... every team wants to avoid Cameroon at this point. They are a tough team. Cameroon is going to play against... Algeria. Oh. Oh my God. That is a tough draw for Algeria. I think that was the toughest one they could have gone right now. Cameroon versus Algeria. Oh. So far, we have Egypt versus Senegal. Massive. Cameroon versus Algeria. Massive. Oh, man. Eto'o. Mouth-watering clashes indeed, NA. Nigeria are looking good, man. They're looking good. We could still get Mali versus Nigeria, which would be tough. But I think the next team is Ghana. So Ghana is the next team. I think most of the people will want to get this. I think most teams will want to get this. Oh, man. Oh, we're going to get Ghana versus Nigeria, a West African derby. These are some good matchups, We got some good matchups here. Who is Ghana going to play? Adebayor will unveil it. It is Ghana versus Nigeria. Oh! Woo! This is getting good. Oh, Ghana versus Nigeria. Oh, my God. This is actually insane. Holy cow. Mali are looking good, guys. If Mali can get Tunisia, I think they will make their debut. I think they will. This is looking good for Mali and DRC Congo. So the next team to come out, who will El Hadji Diouf take out? Will it be Mali or DRC Congo? Well, guys, the first 3 are absolutely mouth-watering. Even though Ghana, DRC Congo is the next team. If you're Tunisia, you want to get DRC Congo. You want to get DRC Congo. This is absolutely insane. This is insane. Who is DRC Congo going to get? I hope it's DRC Congo versus Morocco because I want to see Mali against Tunisia and see what happens there. Obviously, we know what happened in the AFCON. As long as it's not that referee from Zambia, it will be a good matchup again. Who is DRC Congo going to play? Okay, Adebayor is going to unveil. Good job, Adebayor. They have done well. See, CAF got their shit together, unlike UEFA. It's DRC Congo against Morocco. Okay, you know what, Morocco fans? You should be happy with that. You should be very, very happy with that. Mali versus Tunisia. This is good for Mali. This is good for Mali. I'll be honest with you guys. When I did my 32 teams World Cup prediction, I said it would be Tunisia, Algeria, I think Nigeria, Morocco, and Senegal to qualify. But I might have to go with Mali. Mali are going to fancy their chances, you know. Mali are going to definitely fancy their chances against Tunisia. Wow, these are good matchups, you know. The first three are good matchups. DRC Congo versus Morocco, it's okay. Mali versus Tunisia, that is a 50-50, I would say. Good job, CAF. You didn't F this draw up. You didn't F this draw up. All right, guys. Whew. Those first three games are absolutely insane. I know Ghana are not the same Ghana right now, but still, Ghana versus Nigeria. Oh my God. Haha, no way Ghana is going to qualify. Holy shit. Yes, indeed, Yassine. This is insane. So far predicted Algeria, Cameroon. Well, actually, did you really? Let me quickly check your predictions, Sebastian. Let me quickly check your predictions. I can go all the way back here. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Still can't find it. All right. So Sebastian had Nigeria versus DRC Congo. Wrong. Senegal, Egypt. Right. Algeria versus Cameroon. Right. So you got 3 out of the 5. Damn, Sebastian. You're a mind reader, shall we say. You're a mind reader. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Congo can go through. DRC Congo. Yes, indeed. And my teams are predicted Senegal, Algeria, Nigeria, Morocco, and Mali. Yikes. One of Salah and Mane are not going to be at the World Cup. I know, Doug. It's a shame. It's a shame. Just seen the draw. All right, guys, let me see if I can find the draw already and we can talk about it. And I'll give you my early predictions and you guys can as well. Wow, we got some mouth-watering matchups here. Mouth-watering matchups. Let me quickly try and find it if they've already updated it on Wikipedia. That's what I want to see. If the good folks at Wikipedia, yes, they have. All right, here we go. Okay, let's talk about it, guys. You don't work for CAF? I'm pretty sure you do, Sebastian. I'm pretty sure you do. All right, guys, give me your early predictions for the draw. Here is the draw reaction for the third round, the playoffs in CAF. This is crazy. First matchup, Salah versus Mane. Egypt versus Senegal. Senegal, if they keep performing the way they have in AFCON, this is not an easy game. Carlos Queiroz is just a very good manager defensively. And they can easily get a 1-goal scenario here, Egypt. They could easily win this tie 1-0 through the 2 legs, to be honest. I wouldn't even be surprised about that with Egypt. Senegal, they got to raise their game. This is going to be a tough game for them. We know Egypt are going to be a bit more defensive compared to Senegal. It's just about Senegal breaking them down, and then Egypt maybe hitting them on the counterattack with the players that they have. My early prediction between Egypt and Senegal, I'm still going to go towards Senegal. I think they just have a bit more quality all around the park. Better goalkeeper, better defense. Midfield could be a little bit 50-50, but I think Senegal still have a better midfield. And then attack, I think it's still Senegal. And I just think they have experience in qualifying to the World Cup, both teams. So this is going to be a fantastic matchup. Everybody's going to talk about Mane versus Salah, that one of the Liverpool boys will miss it. I'm still going to go with Senegal winning this matchup. That's my early prediction for this one. The next one, oh my God, Cameroon versus Algeria. I mean, if we take anything away from what I've seen in the AFCON, Algeria are in trouble. Cameroon are no joke. This is going to be, I think, the best footballing matchup. You know why? Because Cameroon, they play, attractive football. Algeria, they play attractive football. But if Algeria defend the way they have been in the AFCON, Cameroon will score goals. And Cameroon, they don't look defensively solid either. So I think Algeria can score goals. This is going to be an amazing matchup, I think. My early prediction, it's tough because I want to see how well Cameroon are going to advance in this AFCON. Yes, they've had easy matchups, I would say. Burkina Faso, they gave them a tough game and they had to win with 2 penalties. Cape Verde, easy. Ethiopia, easy. When they were going to, I want to see Cameroon play against, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and Senegal in this AFCON. And I want to see how good this Cameroon side is. Algeria, this is the worst matchup possible. I think this or Egypt would have been the worst matchup possible for Algeria. There's so much tension going now with the side. Are they still the elite side in Africa? Belmadi, is he still going to be manager? I hope he is, because I think he's done a fantastic job with his Algerian side. My early prediction is I'm still going to go with Algeria. I know people are going to be like, oh, look at how bad they've been playing. Look how bad they've been playing. This side, I think they will get it together. They will learn their mistakes from the AFCON. Defensively, they just got to get more organized. So I'm going to slightly go with Algeria. But this is going to be the best footballing matchup by far. The next one, Ghana versus Nigeria. All right, guys. Ghana, this is tough. This is the worst matchup possible, I think, for Ghana. Nigeria, the problem for me with Nigeria is that Eguafon is the manager right now, right? And in comes in some B-Tech Jose that I've never heard about, who I know managed the Venezuelan national team, Jose Pizarro. I've heard he's a terrible manager. He didn't do well in the Portuguese league. Will he take over? I'm not 100% sure if it's confirmed yet, but, there's been rumors, and see if he comes in, because Eguafon right now is the interim manager of Nigeria. Okay? But anything, Osimhen, Emmanuel Dennis, and these sort of players will be representing Nigeria in March. And I think Nigeria, Ghana, it just depends on what manager they get and what players they select, to be honest. But I still don't think Ghana have enough to beat this Nigerian side at the moment. So I think Nigeria will win this matchup and qualify to another World Cup. The next one, it is DRC Congo taking on Morocco. All right? DRC Congo. You guys might think, oh, they didn't qualify to AFCON. They struggled in World Cup qualifiers. Their manager, Hector Cooper, is an experienced manager in getting teams to qualify to the World Cup. Last edition for the World Cup, he got Egypt to the World Cup. Yes, they performed terribly at the World Cup, anything about that. And they have dangerous players, DRC Congo. I look at Kebano. He's had an absolutely fantastic season so far with Fulham. You look at Bakambu, who just signed, I think, for Marseille. Mbokani, you have Yannick Bolasie, you have Masuaku. So this DRC Congo side have a lot of talent. If Morocco take them lightly, I think DRC Congo are going to be a bit more defensive. That's just Hector Cooper as a manager. He's a bit more defensive compared to other managers in Africa. Morocco, I just think they have a bit too much quality. I want to see how well they're going to do in this AFCON as well. But at the moment, I think Morocco just have a little bit more than DRC Congo. But if they take this DRC Congo side lightly, they will lose, I think. So I'm going to go with Morocco in this matchup. And the final matchup, it is Mali taking on Tunisia. Now, Mali could be making their debut at the World Cup. My early prediction is, we know what happened in the AFCON in the first game. It was 1-0 for Mali, and then, the referee got involved. I think Tunisia are a little bit on the downfall. They're just a little bit on the downfall, which is kind of sad to see. They have some good players. They're very well. What I saw in the AFCON between these two teams, Mali is more of the attacking side that will keep possession. And then in the second half, Tunisia got more into the game and grew more into the game. I think Mali will win. I think Mali will win this matchup and make their debut at a World Cup. This is no slack on Tunisia. I just think Mali are just on the rise. They have last couple of years, they've done well on under 20s, under 17s. This team has grown together. They have a good manager. Tunisia, I don't think they're a bad side, but I think they're a little bit on the downfall. They need to bring in some more youth. Bring players more like Hannibal Medjugorje from obviously Manchester United. Bring these younger players, get the squad, going again for Tunisia. They should just, redevelop, I think. If you're relying still on Kaziri, and I know he's a fantastic player, but you got to eventually replace these guys. I think Mali, they're just on the rise. I think they're going to beat Tunisia. So my 5 teams, early predictions that I think will qualify. This is obviously depending on injuries and squad selections in March. My early prediction is Senegal, Algeria, Nigeria, Morocco, and Mali. Those are my 5 teams to qualify to the World Cup. Should be absolutely fascinating. I think the first 3 matchups between Senegal, Egypt, Cameroon, Algeria, Ghana versus Nigeria are going to be epic. And I'm hoping Mali will make their debut. I think they will. I think this is the perfect matchup for Mali. If they gotten any of those other 4 teams, it would have been a struggle. But getting Tunisia, Mali will fancy their chances. So what is everybody else saying? Ronaldinho, thank you for tuning in. He says CONCACAF should follow African qualifying. No. You do not want to follow this process. This is horrible. I like it more with the group stage, and then from the group stage, the best team in each group stage qualifies. That's what they had for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers in CAF, and that's what they should have kept. Instead, they went back to this playoffs, which I think is absolutely brutal. This is not the proper way to see who's going to qualify. But let's see who everybody thinks will qualify. I don't work for CAF. Hans is saying Morocco, Mali, Senegal, Nigeria, and Cameroon will go through. Alejandro is saying that this is crazy. Yes, it is. Most of us are in a police escort on the way home. I say Senegal, Cameroon, Nigeria, Morocco, and D. Well, you can't be right there. That's not right. Okay, Senegal, Cameroon, Nigeria, Morocco, and Mali to qualify. All right. Machisha, thank you for tuning in. Senegal, Cameroon, Nigeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. Okay. Senegal, Cameroon, Nigeria, Morocco, Mali. I think so too. Sam, thank you for tuning in. Can I get Salah back from my FBL team yet? No, you cannot. It's going to take you a while still. But thank you for tuning in. Egypt, Cameroon, Nigeria, DRC Congo, Tunisia want to see Ghana and Mali make it through. One of their playoffs. The playoffs are in March. So obviously the first leg I think will be played with the Pot 1 team. So obviously Egypt, Cameroon, Ghana, DRC Congo, Mali will host the first game. And then the second leg will be with the Pot 1 teams. Ghana and Nigeria, the battle of who's got the better Jollof. Yes, it's home and away. Senegal, Cameroon, Nigeria, Morocco, and Mali. I think Pot 1 teams will qualify. Nigeria going to eat Ghana. Well, I don't know about that. Ghana versus Nigeria will require a good referee. I don't know about that, man. We really need to go back to Cameroon. WTF. Oh, Algeria are going to get PTSD. They're actually going to get PTSD. Going back to Cameroon, they're like, oh, man, we got to go back to this place where we bounced out of the group stage, only scored 1 goal, only got 1 point. Oh, Algeria might get PTSD. That's all I got to say. It's tough for Algeria, man. This is the worst team to play against. Either Cameroon or Egypt, and they got Cameroon, who I think are the better footballing side compared to Egypt. I think with just Egypt, there would be just so much more tension with, obviously political and all that sort of stuff. But footballing-wise, Cameroon are the best team in Pot 2. And this was the worst matchup possible. Group stage is better than playoff. It doesn't show the true ratings of these teams. Thank you, Temi. Exactly. The playoffs, I think, are just BS. I think this is a brutal way to determine what 5 teams will qualify from CAF. But hey, you know what? They said, let's just make it entertaining and see what happens. I don't know. It's sickening. It's sickening. Oh, Doug, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a super chat, buddy. Great content as always. Looking forward to the round of 16 preview tonight. You'll never walk alone. Thank you very much, Doug, for your kind support and sending the super chat. You don't have to, you know that, but thank you very much. But yeah, there will be the round of 16 preview tonight, guys, on the channel for the AFCON. It starts in trying to do my math here, 4.5 hours. So at 10 o'clock Finland time. So hopefully you guys can all join. I have a guest coming on. We're going to discuss each and every matchup of the round of 16. And then I'll ask him his thoughts because he is half Egyptian. I don't think he will be happy. Cameroon is very strong at home. Yes, exactly. Nigeria and Ghana need a Gondoball referee, possibly that one buff Brazilian one to keep everything on check. Isn't the one buff Brazil the Brazilian? No, not the buff one. It's the Argentinian guy who's the buff one. The guy who has veins out of his head. The same prediction for you, except for Algeria. Okay, all right. Well, I think with Cameroon, I think everybody's going to take into account the AFCON and what happened to Algeria. But still, I think I'm still going to lean towards Algeria. But it depends on squad selections. Well deserved, buddy. Thank you very much, Doug. You didn't have to. Crazy football here. Bro, this is going to be insane. This is going to be insane. This plus Gondoball qualifiers, plus CONCACAF qualifiers. Guys, and remember what happens in March as well. You wait for World Cup qualifier playoffs. Oh my God, March is actually going to be awesome. March is going to be awesome. We could see a scenario where we watch on the same day, we could watch Cameroon versus Algeria. We could watch Senegal versus Egypt. We can watch Nigeria versus Ghana. We could watch Italy versus Portugal. We could see Sweden versus Poland. We could see Wales versus Scotland to see what teams qualify for the World Cup. Oh my God, March is going to be insane. March is actually going to be insane, guys. This is going to be a mental year. Plus Champions League quarterfinals, Conference League quarterfinals, Europa League quarterfinals. Oh my God. Oh my God. This football year is going to be mental. Yes, it is. And well, I could be sad though if Sweden and Chile don't make it. Yep, exactly. Hey, Abadou, thank you very much. I really appreciate the live. You're an expert about football, Senegal. Thank you very much. I presume you're from Senegal. All I have to say is Senegal got to start performing for me. I'm getting worried about Senegal. I really respect Aliou Cisse, what he has done for the side. but they just have so much talent. They need to get a creative midfielder and a striker. Then I think Senegal will win the AFCON. But at this moment, it just doesn't look like they're a side that create anything. They just look very hesitant. They're just expecting Mane or Keita Balde to create something. So it's got to be better from Senegal. But I think they are better than Egypt and will qualify for the World Cup. Oh, Pitana, yes. Yeah, he is a good referee when he goes out of Argentina, but there's one Brazilian guy who's even bigger than him. What is it with CONMEBOL referees? What are you guys feeding them? Scotland versus Ukraine, you mean? No, because what I'm saying is that Scotland and Wales will win their matchups and they will face each other. So March 29th, I think that is also the UEFA World Cup qualifiers, the final playoffs. Oh my God, it's getting insane. Hello, Omar. My name is not Mark, but you almost got it right. It's Mike. Scotland versus Ukraine. Scotland wins 2-1. Well, we're not going to talk about UEFA World Cup playoffs yet. Give me a second. All right, guys. If you guys have any final thoughts or questions, I'm about to head out and watch the United game. Actually, let me quickly watch what the score is between Man United and West Ham United. Let me quickly check that out for you guys. It is 0-0. Good. I haven't missed anything. Wait, which game was interrupted? Brentford Wolves. Oh man. Hopefully it's not the same scenario as Watford. I might be going to that game. Hopefully you do, dog. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. And Simple Hacks, thank you for tuning in. What do you think of Carlos Queiroz? The guy is just so defensive. He gets teams to qualify to the World Cup, but he doesn't do anything with them. You look at his time with Iran, right? He got them to 2 World Cups. Did fantastic, I think, in 2014 World Cup in a tough group. 2018, they were also in a tough group, but he's just he's very organized with his sides. They're very defensively organized. Attacking-wise, they just don't create anything. And I'm saying the same thing with Egypt. They're just relying on Salah to create everything. And then if you look at Carlos Queiroz' time with Colombia, his last game, he lost 6-1 to Ecuador. It was terrible for him as Colombian national team manager. He is a good manager. Defensively, offensively, he doesn't know anything. He just doesn't. So I think he works well with Egypt, with the players they have, but they just need to get much, much better. See. So good draw for Egypt. I don't know, Omar. I think that's... You're telling me you wanted Senegal. Are you telling me that right now? I don't know if you want Senegal. That might have been one of the worst draws you could have gotten. I really think so. Not going to lie. No worries, AD. No worries, AD. If Algeria loses, will it be the end of the manager? I hope not, because I think Belmondi is one of the best managers in Africa. But if you go out of the group stage in AFCON and you get knocked out of the World Cup playoffs with the team that you have after winning the AFCON in 2019, I think they might sack him, which is unfortunate to see. Oh, very cool, very cool. I hope it went well for you. Yes, Milan, Juve, and Chelsea Spurs tomorrow. Exactly. I'm Egyptian. He literally places every player out of his regular position, such as Salah in striker position, Mustafa Mohamed on the wing. I know. I don't understand it. And Trezeguet in the midfield. Bro, Trezeguet is a winger, and you're playing him as a midfielder. Salah is not a striker. He is the best right winger in the world. We will find out. Senegal, if they polish their game, has the talent to repeat their 2002 World Cup run if they get a good draw. Yes, exactly. I got my dream matchup of Senegal versus Egypt. Cool. I want Senegal. Yeah, we know them so much. I don't know, Omar. I think Senegal is one of the worst. It's probably the second worst team you could have gone. Because I think Nigeria are going to improve. Because they got Osimhen and Emmanuel Dennis coming. And, oh, my God. Ghana are in trouble. I just don't see how they're going to do it. A drone interrupted play between Brentford and Wolves. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Fonda, thank you for tuning in. Algeria versus Cameroon head-to-head is in Cameroon's favor. I'm still going to lean towards Algeria, but this is the worst matchup possible for Algeria. Cameroon, I don't think they have lost a home game since 1979 or 8 or something like that. So it's a pretty brutal draw for Algeria. They might miss the World Cup. I'm still going to go with Algeria. I'm still going to go with them. That's all I got to say. Also, Trezeguet came back from an ACL injury and places him in the midfield. This guy's crazy. What's your draw of the round? It has to be Cameroon versus Algeria. I think it's going to be the best football matchup. I think it's going to be high scoring. I think it's going to be like 5-4 aggregate score. That's what I'm going to say. And where are you from? How do you know all of these details about African teams? I'm from Finland. I love football and I'm insane about it. So have you not been following my whole AFCON content? I've been talking about the whole AFCON the whole entire time. gave my round of 16 predictions video. You guys can go check it out if you haven't already. I'm not going to give predictions yet. I've already given my early predictions. But, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go watch some club football, eat some food, and relax. So let's see what happens here. I expect Egypt, Cameroon, Morocco, Mali, and Ghana in Qatar. You're still going to pick Ghana over Nigeria. Okay, Amar. Okay, Amar. I like the predictions, but Ghana, I like the Mali. I think Mali are going to make their debut. I hope they do. I think everybody, barring obviously Tunisians, will like to see Mali make a debut. But, I mean, Ghana over Nigeria? Ooh, I don't know. Not a clue what's going on. It's pretty crazy. If Cameroon are smart, they use that pitch that Algeria played their AFCON games and use it to their advantage. Yep, that would be very, very smart of them to use that. 5 countries qualifying is actually really unfair. Should at least be 10. Well, it's going to be 9 in 2026 World Cup. 9 African teams will qualify to the World Cup. So that's nice. But the thing is, I know people will say, why shouldn't there be more teams? Well, the problem is, just African teams have not performed well in the World Cup. Look at the last World Cup. No African team made it out of the group stage. Until you can prove it, like Golden Ball teams, that, hey, we can make it far in the World Cup, give us some more places. The African teams just haven't done that consistently. Hopefully that changes later this year. I hope a team will make it to a semifinal. I think it would be awesome. I think it would be absolutely awesome. Cameroon versus Algeria, 9 games played. Cameroon has won 6 times versus 1 to Algeria and 2 draws. Oh, this is disappointing. Bad things for Algeria. Brentford got interrupted by a drone. Yep, Doug said that. Drone stops play, and they are saying it might be carrying something inside it. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, man. Sad to see. But, guys, I'm going to head out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel. How many likes do we have? 18 likes. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Actually, Abdul says, I'm really scared for my country. Senegal will not make it because our coach is not really good. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my faith in Aliou Cisse. I really am. I know he led the side to a good World Cup in 2018, but last couple of years, just the play hasn't been there. The play hasn't been there. With so much talent on this side, they should easily be, their group, especially in AFCON. You score 1 goal in the 97th minute with a penalty. That's all you could produce. I know there's been COVID issues and all that sort of stuff for Senegal, but if Aliou Cisse does not perform well with Senegal in this AFCON, if they get knocked out by Cape Verde, he's sacked. He has to be sacked, in my opinion. But crazy draw. Adnan, you must be happy. You must be happy. And I shouted you out yesterday in my round of 16 predictions. Guys, if you didn't know, Adnan predicted Comoros to make it out of the group stage. I don't know how, but hey, big up to you. And obviously, you got happy with the draw. Ghana, I think that's the best draw Nigeria could have gotten. Because I think DRC Congo are better than Ghana, based on just the play that I have seen in the last couple of months. Really. Oh, man. But, guys, remember, 10 o'clock tonight, Finland time, there will be a live stream previewing the AFCON round of 16 matchup. So hopefully you guys all tune for that. I'm going to head out now, eat some food, and relax. So have a beautiful day, guys. Stay safe. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And what a draw we had. Every matchup I think is awesome. I think it's going to be awesome. March is going to be insane. March is going to be absolutely insane. Get your popcorn ready. We are going to have probably 3 hours live streams discussing about the matchups, not just in CAF, but in UEFA. Talk about CONMEBOL, talk about AFC, and talk about CONCACAF, because goddamn, if USA do not qualify, I'm going to be pissed off. But have a beautiful day, guys. Stay safe. And adios, everybody. Good luck to the teams tomorrow in AFCON. All right, guys. Adios.